What's up, everybody? Today, I want to take a look at a fairly free-to-play friendly team for Giants B12. And I know you guys are going to be like, Bagel Lucian's not free-to-play. Oh, I've been playing for 27 years. I've never summoned a Lucian. Even though there's 4-star events where you just choose whatever 4-star you want. But I didn't choose that one, Big. I chose the Fire Samurai. Anyway, so let me clarify. This is an extremely pay-to-win whale crazy team that if you spent $200,000 to $300,000, you may be able to actually build this Giants B12 team. So maybe one day you'll get there and actually be able to build this crazy, impossible team to build. Let's go over what the team should. Half the time it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Let's go over what the team should do, what the point and the purpose of the team is, right? So we got the Lucian. He's got the ignore defense. Lucian's fairly common in Giants, even in Giants B10. For the longest time, I don't have to tell you guys Lucian is good, right? You know the Lucian. So we have this guy moving before the Lucian. He is skilled up. It's mainly for his resentment is what we're using him for an attack gauge buff and a little bit of fluff damage, and also despair on the crystals is pretty nice, just in case, right? Just in case. A little extra insurance policy. But attack buff and speed buff. He also does some fluff damage for Lucian to do his amputation magic. Boom, boom. You know what Lucian does, amputation magic. You're just on attack or damage attack. He doesn't necessarily need to be on Swift Will for this or anything. It's just, this is the Lucian that's this is one of the Lucians that has 100% crit rate, and he's fast enough to actually move before the things, before these other 2 DPS units here, right? So this attack buff, and then this ignore defense should clear the waves, the first wave and the third wave. When we get to the mid-boss, what we want to happen is the Lauren comes in and she defense breaks. He's going to come in, he's either going to do 2 dots with his first skill or he's going to do the brand. He doesn't have high accuracy, so we got to tweak that as well. He's going to either do 2 dots or the brand, which should increase the damage for Crow's big nuke with skill 3. And we also have Yaku moving a little bit before Crow, so that Yaku can hopefully do skill 3, do a lot of continuous damage, and then Crow will attack on top of the defense break and slow and whatever with her, whatever debuffs he puts on, and then any continuous damage that he puts on, and hopefully the Crow will nuke, right? And then that's going to happen hopefully for the second wave and the boss. Let me actually do it on manual so I can do it on manual and then takes manual off. So this is what's supposed to happen, right? That's what's supposed to happen. Do one of these. Do one of these. Do one of, let's say that. Let's say Lucian does whatever. Doesn't really matter. You do your wipeout. He did nothing. And then he does one of those. Okay, so we got to work on, if he had more dots, we would have been able to actually nuke that, right? We would have been able to actually nuke that mid-boss wave. And then we come down to here. And then we do one of these, doesn't really matter, whatever. And then we do one of these, and then we do another one of these, boom, boom. And then we go here, we do one of these, one of these. This is not a team that you manual with. This is just, I'm showing you guys. Oh, right, we didn't have that, we didn't have that. I'm showing you guys what the team is supposed to do. We'll take a look at it on auto, we'll take a look at all the things that it can do. And then we don't have to worry too much after this. We just do his whatever, and we do his whatever, and we do his team up is not bad, right? But that's the point of the team. That's what the team's supposed to do. Let's see how it runs in auto. It's gonna run terribly, but yeah, 110 on manual is not bad. It had a best time. 46 seconds is actually not even the best time that it can do, because it still didn't do everything completely like it was supposed to. But this is still reliable. They're going to do stupid things over and over and over again. Watch them do stupid things. Oh, no, he did. We got to work on the extra damage from that, actually. I think the Hracefelg we can just put on crit rate just so he consistently crits. We don't need him on crit damage. We could just put him on crit rate. But anyway, that's the point. That's what the team like. He's using amputation magic on this wave. Yeah, he is, isn't he? But the point of the team is to do that, right? The point of the team is that's what's supposed to clear the way. But even if we don't quite do what we're supposed to do, the team actually does work pretty nicely in the amputation. See, he eventually took a couple extra turns, but he eventually cleared the waves. I love how you're doing like the worst. I love that the team's like, yeah, we know you had an idea of what you wanted us to do, but we're gonna do none of that. The team is actually pretty consistent though. Wins pretty consistently. It seems like it gets sketchy at the end, but it really doesn't. Wins pretty consistently. Let's see some more runs on it though. Yeah, we still don't get any good runes, but there's 6-star runes to sell instead of the 5-star runes to sell. So let's take a look at these runs some more. Perfect. Thank you very much for doing the right thing. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. Wipe out. See, it's supposed to do more. We got to put some more accuracy on the Yaku because Yaku could have done those dots and then that would have just finished off the mid boss right there. You see what we're going for though, right? You see what we're going for with this team. Either way, it's between 46 seconds. It actually can be faster. But it's between that and about a minute 15 for the average run times, which is not bad, I feel. But you do need decent runes to actually do. Like you can't be like, oh, I didn't farm runes for 6 years. I'm gonna be able to totally run this team. It's not gonna quite work like that. So I have upgraded towers. There's other teams that I've shown on other accounts. So those are a little bit easier to do. Also, there's the Europe server one is just a little bit slower than this. And what we do there is instead we have Shannon and we have Fran instead of these 2 units. I showed the runes on everything, right? Yeah, I showed the runes on everything. Let's oh, I put her on shield too. I put her on shield and I put her 100% accuracy. And then she's got a little bit more accuracy on skill 2 for that. I mean, more than 100 is pointless, right? But this team's been consistent and it's been decently fast. We're going to try to speed it up, of course. But I was pretty happy with the idea behind it anyway, right? The idea is there, but ideas being there don't necessarily mean that the team's going to run it like you wanted to. But things happen, and that's why the shield, right? That's why the shield, because, you know, enemies get turns, and you want your team to survive. Yeah, wipe out. There we go. Also, that crow's not even skilled up. I got to double on that crow at some point, or make skill ups for the crow, but in reality, maybe Devilmon, because of laziness, right? Laziness. But let's see some more. Let's see some more runs with this. If you guys want, if you guys don't want, then we're just gonna see some more runs with this. So it's been reliable so far. I tried it for a while. I tried it for a few hours, and it's been pretty reliable. So it's lost like once or twice in that time, which I don't know. Some people are like trying to find like they're like, no, it's not 100%. Yeah, but it's pretty solid. Like I could lie and say like, yeah, it's 100%, but I don't want to do that. So fairly reliable though. I would say, I guess maybe more than fair. If it's only failed once or twice, it's more than fairly reliable. It doesn't always do what it's supposed to do, obviously, as you can see. But yeah, it's been doing nice. So I just wanted to show you guys this. Anyway, that's it for this. That's it for this one. Well, now we're just gonna see some more runs because I just want to show you guys the runs. I'll add a clip at the beginning or the end. Should I add a clip? I'll add a clip at the end of a nice run here. But I just want to show more runes for consistency, like what it does when it fails, what it does when it succeeds. Because this is what I've been, I don't know how, I don't really know what, I really just want to farm the artifacts and get like at least decent artifacts on my core units. So I was building some, you know, Giants, Dragons, Necro, B12 teams. But I really want to kind of focus a little bit more on artifacts right now. Because I maxed out my artifact storage, but then going through, like trying to artifact things, I'm like, maxing it out with 300 artifacts is basically like 10 artifacts. They're just almost all terrible. Like I have maybe 10 usable artifacts out of max storage. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. Anyway, yeah, and we're not gonna get any runes from this either. So, anyway, that's it for this one. Just wanted to show you guys the team. This is the team that I've been running. I showed you guys all the units. Yes, I showed you guys all the units. Let's take a look now. That's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you as always in the next one. And now we're gonna take a look at how fast it does when it does what it's supposed to do.